Thank you, everybody. Thank you. No, seriously, thank you. So yesterday I was on my bed, I was playing my 3DS Kirby Planet Travel, but if I'm not wrong, and I thought, well, why not put something in the background? I mean, I bought this second-hand TV for 20 damn euros and I put an old Chromecast on it, so why not use it? You know, sometimes it's nice to enjoy multiple medias at the same time. You know, if I'm playing my 3DS, sometimes I just want to have music in my earphones and have a guy trying to entertain me for them half an hour, I don't know, on the TV. It's something nice. It's something that my generation gets to experience. And I was responded, why not? I mean, well, I was on my bed, I was playing Kirby, and I thought, well, why not put something on the TV? I thought, well, what could I put? Some Scott Wars videos, well, they were nice to see. Or maybe something about Cody and Gonzalez. I love commentary, it's something that I really enjoy. But I opened YouTube and a Pewdiepie video appeared on my recommendations. And, I mean, Pewdiepie videos are great. I find them really entertaining and they're kind of own genre. I mean, I've watched Pewdiepie for more than 2 years now, if I'm not wrong. And, you know, it's Pewdiepie, you know him. And the video of, I think, some days ago came up. I think that Pewdiepie was just doing digital LOI and was reading some comments at one point on one post. And it came to this usual comment that is something that gets thrown out a lot in most of the Pewdiepie community, which is really wide. And it is the fact that reacting to Reddit as reactive videos isn't real content. So, it's not something new, it's not something just enormous. I mean, it's something that is kind of redundant in the Pewdiepie community. It's not this big, huge thing that I'm making it. But it got me thinking, because Felix, as being the great guy he is, said, well, but isn't it just the same as playing a video game? I mean, in a gameplay, aren't you just reacting to what's happening on the screen? Yeah, you're controlling the character, you're controlling the actions and the movements, but people are not watching the gameplay for that. People are watching the gameplay most of the time because the guy who's talking is funny or makes great jokes, or most like the gameplay and the guy who's playing it make a great duo and together make content. And like, that was a clever response. And, he didn't say this much stuff, most of it was just in my head, but it got me thinking, because I wrote some notes down on my phone after that, and I called it the paradox of content-nontent, which I know seems something like straight up from Doctor Who, but stay with me with this one. We all obviously watch reaction videos because it is entertaining to see somebody else have fun, laugh and make content about something that you're watching too. It can be equated to show something that you already like to that one friend you want to look good for, or just straight up watching YouTube with a friend. But is it content? Like, are Pewdiepie video content? And that's what we're saying now. You know, the question is really similar to, are Marvel movies cinema? That was really even more redundant some years ago. And even if we repeat this so much and ironically and made videos about it and made jokes about it, most of us to that question will still answer no. No, they are not cinema. But why do we do that? Why do we accept that as a fact? I mean, they are in the definition of cinema, even if now they are mainstream media, as Pewdiepie is. But why do we accept that it's automatically bad? I mean, it can be, but I think it's more difficult than that. When we talk about what is content and what's not, it's the same of when we're saying what is cinema, what is not. It's difficult to define. Where do we draw the line? Is a Pewdiepie video content? Is this content? What? I'm just on my desk chair, talking to a screen with myself, looking literally at myself, not even the camera. Is this content? Why are you watching this? I don't... Let's take a case of like Aluna Larionova. She's now a Twitch streamer and she also still makes videos, but she became really popular for her reaction videos, which are still really great, fun and entertaining to look at. talking about this whole thing made me also remember about the ending of a Captain Disillusion video, where he said, now I have to go, kids, and the next time you are bored on the internet, watch something else, like go for a reaction video. I heard those are pretty fun. Which is which is a great line from the exaggerated character of Captain Disillusion, and it's something I find really clever, but why is it funny? I mean, it's very fun because reaction video is considered like a kind of boring, soulless content, which is mostly is. There are cases like Joe Gooden talked about some of them in the past years, and those are kind of embarrassing cases, but like, why is it like that? So, what is content and what is not? I mean, well, now I could just straight up put on screen the definition of content and then make some weird point about it, like in a video essay, which I will make one day or not, who knows. But, I mean, I just think it depends. Are Marvel movies cinema? Well, it depends on what you consider cinema. Of course, as a Christopher Nolan movie, they get a lot of critics on at the time when they came out. But it's obvious, because these wide productions with big names and a lot of money put into it gets frustration into people and isn't really good, or isn't really subjectively or objectively good. But I mean, in this specific case, it really depends on what you consider being content. I think the Pewdiepie videos are content. I think the Luna Larionova videos are content. I wouldn't be watching those videos or this Reddit post if it wasn't for them. I mean, I would still watch them maybe on my own, but I wouldn't enjoy it as much. And the fact that I'm watching the video and I'm going back to watch it again means that the video itself, with the commentary and with all the jokes and even the reaction face expression on their faces, are entertaining me, which is something we should discuss further. I mean, as a whole, it depends. It depends on your criteria, what you consider content. But as more as media develop, and as more as we develop a taste for what we like and what we don't like, what we want to produce, and what we define as something that should be liked or not, the criteria will change over and over again. But until then, I mean, I don't think the most reaction channels, or even those YouTubers that react to Reddit, should be punished for that, or made fool out of for that. I mean, as Pewdiepie said, reacting for 20 minutes to Reddit post is exactly the same as playing Minecraft for 20 minutes, or as playing Subnautica for 20 minutes, or as playing anything. But YouTube has grown with gameplays and with gaming and all of that, and maybe it's just more affectionate to that part of itself. And well, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, I said the things I wanted to say, and I hope somebody watched this. So by saying that, bye!